Hey fam, I'm coming to you with probably the most extra item I have ever bought for my makeup room. This little cute little thing right here. Okay, so it was just my skincare fridge. What I'm gonna do is give you a little bit of background on me and my relationship with skincare. And what I do, I am not here to give you tips. I am not an esthetician or dermatologist. I am not here to do that. I'm not a skincare expert. I'm not even self-taught. I'm not doing none of that. I will tell you like what I do for skincare and like I said, my relationship with skincare. And then we'll talk all about this fridge, you know, the whys and what I keep in it. So, actually, let's back up. Let's talk about this first. I'll tell you what I keep in it in a minute. This little baby is called, this is my skincare fridge. It is a Frigidaire, just mini desktop fridge. These have been around for years, and so they advertise where you can fit like a 6-pack of soda. They come with dual plugs, so you can plug it in your car, kind of like for camping type of thing. This mini fridge thing here is not new. Using it for skincare is. So yeah, and yeah, that's what this is, and I have skincare in it. There was a company, now, some skincare has like cooling effects. You know, have you ever heard the old hack to like use a cold spoon to like depuff, which works really well. Vitamin C should be stored in the fridge, certain serums and stuff. Those kind of tips have been around, and that advice has been around for a while, and some people do that. And most people that do like that cooling just store their stuff in their normal fridge. I do like the cooling effect, but I'm too lazy to go and store stuff in my fridge or I'll forget it. And I do, it's so funny because I have a mini fridge in my makeup room for like bottles of water and snacks and stuff. I could have just did that. But with me, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. And so I kind of put a mini fridge like on my casual wish list of things I wanted to do or wanted to get. And there was a company that came out called the Makeup Fridge that came out like specifically marketing these, making their own mini fridge. It wasn't Frigidaire brand, of course. Their own this size mini fridge for your makeup room or your bathroom to store your skincare. Backed by, you know, solid advice that the cooling effect can help depuff. Does it give you any extra benefits to use cold products? No. But like the cooling effect can help, and some people just love that feeling, and it wakes you up in the morning. So fine, whatever, you don't need this. I'm just gotta let you know you don't need it. It's yeah. But this company comes out with it, with that notion, which is, I think, a great idea. It's an adorable idea for extra people like me, people that are extra, or even people that are just really into their skincare and store a lot of things in their fridge anyway. It's so cute, you know. It's not needed at all. Needless to say, this company that's the Makeup Fridge, I think theirs is like $80. And the thing was, okay, we get it, but those of us that aren't ignorant to the mini fridge hype, these have been around for years and they're way less money. Now, way less money, $50, $40, which is still kind of high of what I wanted to pay for something being, you know, just an accessory really. And so I kind of like put it on my casual wish list if I get some extra money, whatever kind of thing, not actively looking for one. Then I was in Tuesday morning in like the appliances and like, you know, they're putting out Christmas gifts, will make good gifts. $24, and I was like, now's the time. And so I got one, and it is the cutest thing. They only have pink and blue. I would have got white or gold, but yeah, so that's what this is, and that's my story of how I got it. It's so extra, it's not needed. But let me tell you a little bit about my relationship with skincare. See how comfortable I am, because it's about the skin today, so we're barefaced. So my relationship with skincare kind of goes back into my teen years. I had horrible acne. I have acne prone skin, and my acne was really bad. You know the whole story. I keep it short, you know, self-confidence, everything. So I have really bad acne. And my skin started to clear up only after I got on Proactive. I actually did the whole Proactive thing for a while. I, you know, consistently used it, their 3-step program, and that really helped. And then I just think natural, my skin improved around college, you know, my late teens, early 20s, it did improve. But I've always had acne prone skin, and I've always gotten, you know, breakouts around, you know, period time, and just even in general, like you could always find a pimple or two on my face somewhere. So with that, and through like speaking to dermatologists, and with like I did get was it benzoyl peroxide prescriptions and things like that. You know, I went through that. I didn't do Accutane or anything, but it was enough to seek a doctor. It was enough to whatever. Now in my 20s here, kind of what my skincare is I don't usually buy expensive skincare. I'm not a bougie person about skincare. I just like things that work. I don't mind trying different things. Because my skin is oily and acne prone, it's not sensitive, however. If I'm going to break out, I'm going to break out. I can use... that's just what it is. I don't have sensitive skin, but again, I just have acne prone skin. So the things that I buy, cleansers, for example, I make sure usually they're oil free, as with my moisturizers. I've only recently started adding oil back into my skincare routine because I like the way it, you know, helps my skin. But anyway, oil-free cleansers, anything that help, like charcoal. I love charcoal in like my cleansers, and my makeup wipes, that kind of thing. But I'll use over-the-counter. I'll use Garnier. I'll use Say Yes To cleansers. L'Oreal, their clay cleansers, I like those. So just different ones that I use, you know, when I'm taking off my makeup and things like that. If I am not wearing makeup, on a morning, I usually just wash my face with water, and then in the evening, I'll use a light, my Aveeno just daily washcloth thing and throw it out. If I'm wearing makeup, I'll use, you know, a cleanse off oil to take my makeup off. You guys seen my take my makeup off routine. A cleanse off oil, makeup wipes, micellar water, sometimes petroleum jelly to get off hard eye. It depends on how I'm feeling, whatever, to take my makeup off. And I'll cleanse with a more heavy duty cleanser, like a clay cleanser, or my charcoal cleansers. But I have a couple different ones, and they seem to work fine for me. None of them make my skin any worse. And so yeah. Okay, so that's in terms of like cleansers and taking, makeup off. I'm not here to give you makeup skincare tips. I'm not an expert. However, I will say that everyone can agree with, always moisturize. There's a moisturizer for everyone, and always wear sunscreen. Those are very important. And never sleep in your makeup. So those are 3 I can give you. I can give you 3 that are solid, that I stand by. But other than that, in terms of like getting up in the morning, I always wear moisturizer. My moisturizer varies. I'm in the process of finding a new moisturizer. I used to swear by, this is the Equate brand. I used to swear by like salicylic acid, you know, acne moisturizers. Now my skin, I still have acne prone skin, but I don't think I need this every day because these can be a little bit, they're moisturizers, but they're not the most hydrating. So I tend to go with like moisturizers that are geared toward like normal to oily skin, not necessarily acne prone. Now, I also have like, this is one of my favorite oils, the rose oil. It helps brighten. It's from Milani. So those different things. But anyway, on a day, like get up, go to work, I put a moisturizer. Other than the acne moisturizer, like I said, I'm trying to get away from that one. I have been using up so many different samples of moisturizer. You know, you get those free samples from Ulta, Sephora. I've tried the Clinique. I have 2 different Cliniques, the jelly and the lotion one. I use those for months, like samples, to see if I like those. I like those. I have some others, some samples of eye cream. I do wear eye cream. I try to put it on every night. I at least get it a couple times a week. But yeah, just trying different ones on my skin to see which one I really like. But I always wear some sort of moisturizer, and sometimes I change it up pretty much because I'm trying different samples. And I usually put on my rose oil. And I do have acne spot treatment that if I have a really bad breakout, this is just a Target brand, I throw some on, it's benzoyl peroxide, and I throw some on the breakout area. I wear lip balm every day. My lip balm that I swear by is 2. This is Carmex. This is really comes in handy in the winter for those extra dry days. And then every day I put on some Aquaphor lip protectant plus sunscreen. This stuff is bomb. I love it. And it stays on your lips, and your lips are nice and moist and plump and shiny all day. I love it. So that's what I do. Now, other guilty pleasures of skincare, a good facial mist. So at night, like on a day after I wear heavy makeup, I may spray like 3 or 4 mists on my face after I do like my moisturizers, my night cream and all that. Like it, I love a good facial mist. They just smell so good. They make me feel really good. I love them. I soak my face in it. I love them. And I also love sheet masks. I'm not a big, I'll do a peel off mask if I'm having a bad skin day with breakouts and stuff. I think those work, but I just like to think in my imagination that they're, as you peel off, all the bad is sucking out, but it don't work that way. So yeah, I do a peel off mask here and there, but probably like twice a week, at least twice a week, I'll do a sheet mask because they're not as harsh as other masks and you can do them more often. And I love sheet masks. I used to not, but I love them. If you guys watch my IMAX haul, way back when I went in April, I went to like 3 different places that had sheet masks, and for some reason I was getting sheet masks for like $1. It was bomb. I got a bunch. I have a bunch up on this shelf up here. You can't see, I have a shelf up here, and it's just like my baskets of sheet masks and like the lip masks, the under eye pads. Love that type of stuff. So that's kind of my relationship with skincare, and I just kind of take it day by day. Yeah, that's what I do. So now enter this little thing, and I'm just going to show you what I have in it. I'll tell you, it's a lot of small deluxe size samples of things that I'm trying, but you'll kind of get a good idea of what I chose to put in it. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's do this. So this is from the brand Frigidaire, and it was not advertising, it's not a makeup fridge. It was, I threw the box away, but it's sold as like a camping, you know, it had 2 cords with it, the one that you plug into the wall, and then it also came with one where you could plug into your car. It has one setting, you click it on in the back, and it says cold, and that's it. This came from Tuesday Morning for $24. Really excited about it. So let's go ahead and open it up, and I'm going to show you. It's so cute. Another reason why I bought this is I'm obsessed with mini things. Like mini, micro, as tiny as you can get it and still be functional, and I'm obsessed with it. So I thought this was absolutely adorable. Can you imagine like a tiny house where this is full size? This is a regular size fridge for people. Oh, so cute. And you get a shelf. One thing I noticed with the makeup fridge, I think there's a door compartment, which I really wish this would have had, but I can't be picky for $24. So it's it has a door. It has a little shelf in the door where sheet masks could have gone, but I'm sure I'm crafty. I could make something. And this thing gets pretty cold. So let's start with the top shelf. What I have in here, because all my deluxe samples of things, I don't have to go through one by one. And then I have my e.l.f. eye cream. This is the eye cream that I use every night. Let's close it up for that. I use this e.l.f. eye cream, illuminating eye cream. This is what I use pretty much every night. I do enjoy it. Oh God, y'all look at me making a mess. Hold on, there we go. So this e.l.f. eye cream, I'm almost done. I need another one. But I use this. They say you're never too young for eye cream. So there you go. And this stuff is cold. It is probably just above freezing. Yeah, definitely just above freezing. Feels really good. And I have a couple others, just samples of eye cream that I've gotten in deluxe samples. I have like 4 of these Clinique Pep Starts in here because, cooling eye cream feels really good. This is one from Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. Again, use these samples up, and they're tiny enough and perfect enough to fit in this fridge. I have a Sunday Riley Brightening Serum. Okay, what else is in here? The eye creams are really what I use and switch up on. This is a Josie Maran Argan Oil Whipped Face Butter. So it's a face face butter, moisturizer. Thought that would be nice to be cold, to be chilled. Pretty much I put all the tiny ones in there because they work. I got the Laneige water sleeping mask sample. I'm really excited to use this. I have not used this yet. I do enjoy the lip mask. I don't have the lip mask in the fridge, but it's over there. I do enjoy the lip sleeping mask, but I didn't open this one up yet because I am using the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. I love anything watermelon, and I've really been enjoying this. This came in a Sephora Play box, I think. So yes, that's what I have. The minis in there, and my eye cream in the top section. You guys, I can't get over it. It's so extra. You don't need it, but yes. I'm loving it. So then the bottom shelf, of course I had to put little organizers in here because that's me. I have the, which I've been using as a moisturizer during the day. This is the Caudalie Cream Sorbet, Moisturizing Sorbet. And it says for sensitive skin, but that's okay. It's a moisturizer. It says apply morning and evening to face and neck, either by itself or after your serum. I just use it as a moisturizer. But I'm working through that. That's pretty, it's pretty thick, by the way, if you're into thick moisturizers. I have a setting mist in here. This is the Supergoop Defense Refresh Setting Mist, SPF 50. This is something I've been spraying on in the morning because that's SPF 50 sunscreen in it. It's a setting mist. It's tiny, it fit. This I'm almost out of. The Honeymoon Glow Night Serum. This is by Pharmacy. I have that in there. And then I have to get mini spray bottles so I can pour a little bit of my face mists in smaller bottles because this is the only one that fit in. This is a coconut water hydrating mist from Sephora in the bottle. Is the only one that fits in the fridge. It is so, I love this face mist. But I love it even more now that it's cold and I'm spraying it on my face. I'll show you my little skincare area that I set up when I bought this fridge because my skincare was actually in my top drawer of my Alex drawers, and now I put everything out right next to the mini fridge because I'm that extra. But I'll show you like all my other face mists and how I want mini spray bottles so I can put, you know, switch out the face mist that fits in the fridge. So we have that. And then finally, we have these are some samples. These aren't masks. So these are some samples I got from Innisfree of serums and creams and stuff that I'll use. But then I have some masks. I have a couple of lip ones in here. This is an under eye pad, my e.l.f. under eye pads. And then I have some sheet masks that are really cold right now. And I'm really excited. I'll probably use one today. I have a couple sheet masks in here. And they're too tall, but you can kind of bend. I mean, they're paper packaging, foil packaging. You can just bend. What I do is bend the top down a little bit, and they fit right in the fridge as I'm shaking everything. Okay. And there you go. How cute. So, and it sits right there. And then this is my skincare. This is everything else. All my skincare. Other than like my cleansers and stuff, things that need to be wet or washed off or in the bathroom. But just a thing, I set this up with this cute little tray yesterday because everything was in my drawer, my top drawer, and I was like, I'm taking everything out. It's all on display. So these are my other facial mists that I would like to maybe put in smaller bottles, get a mini travel size bottle, so it can fit in the fridge and kind of switch out the flavors and scents of them. But yeah, that's it. So in conclusion, do you need a mini fridge for your skincare? Absolutely not. No. It's completely extra, unnecessary, but I'm digging it. So you can be extra. $24. I got it from Tuesday Morning. They sell those at Walmart and sometimes they're on sale. I watched a video of a young lady who got hers for like $29 at Walmart. But they're so cute. Or you can just keep it on your fridge, use it as a fridge. Keep it in your office. I have a mini fridge in my makeup room already. Can you see it? It's right there. That black thing, that's mini fridge. But if you don't, you can keep some cans of soda or beer in there. A snack, some cheese. Hey. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the products mentioned in this video, feel free to leave it down below. I love you all, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.